Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make the best breakfast quesadillas. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for the recipe we're going to need smoked bacon, smoked ham, flour tortillas, eggs, queso Oaxaca, chopped onion and jalapenos, 4 small Roma tomatoes, 4 to 5 Chile chipotles in adobo sauce, a small bunch of cilantro, 3 garlic cloves, a quarter of a small white onion, and a half of a lime. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright guys, so first we're going to cook our bacon. So just cook your bacon to your liking. I like my bacon real crispy, so I'm going to cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes. Way through, just flip your bacon over. Alright, so once your bacon is done to your liking, remove it from the pan. Set it on paper towels and drain the excess oil. And now we're just going to repeat the process to the remaining bacon. Alright guys, so once we're done cooking our bacon, we're going to get rid of all of our bacon grease. And now we're going to cook our ham. Alright, so we're just going to cook our ham for 30 seconds on each side. Alright, so once our ham is done, we're just going to remove it and set it with our bacon. And just do the same to the rest of our ham. Alright guys, so after we remove our ham, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of our bacon grease. And now we're going to grill our chopped onion and jalapenos. Alright, so now we're just going to add a little bit of salt and black pepper. Alright, so after 3 minutes, remove your onions and jalapenos. We're going to throw in our garlic cloves along with a quarter of our onion. Just break it apart. And we're just going to leave them in here until our onions are nice and soft. Alright, so once our onions and garlic cloves are nice and roasted like that, we're going to transfer them into our blender cup. Alrighty, so you can add your tomatoes in here, but I'm going to roast them in the fire. Just because for me, it makes the salsa taste so much better. But now we're just going to roast our tomatoes. Just make sure that your tomatoes are fully roasted. Alright, so once our tomatoes are fully roasted, we're going to transfer them into our blender cup. Alright, so now we're going to make our salsa. Alright, so in our blender, we're going to add our bunch of cilantro along with our chipotles in adobo sauce. I'm using 5. Now, if you don't want your salsa to be spicy, add about 2 to 3. And now we're just going to blend everything together until everything is nice and chopped. Alright, so once we have our salsa, now we're just going to transfer into our bowl. Okay, so transfer your salsa. Okay, we're going to squeeze out our lime juice. And we're going to add salt. So the salt is going to be to your liking. Okay, so just mix it. Okay, so try it. For me, it's perfect. So now we have our salsa, so we can continue working on our quesadillas. All right, so now we're just going to chop our bacon and ham into bite-sized pieces. Okay. All right, so just pile up your ham. Cut it into half, into a pie. Alright, so now we're just going to shred our queso. Alright, so once we have our cheese all nice and shredded, now we are ready to make our quesadillas. Alright guys, so once we're ready to make our quesadillas, we're going to grab our griddle and set it on low heat. And we're just going to brush some of our bacon grease on our griddle. And we're just going to wait for that to heat up. Alright, so now we're just going to grab 1 tortilla. And we're going to leave it in there for a minute, and then we're going to flip it over. All right, so once the side of the tortilla is nice and golden, we're going to flip it over. And now we're going to place our cheese, forming a ring. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to add our egg in the middle. Add a little bit of salt and black pepper. Going to add our bacon, just going around the egg along with our ham. And of course our jalapenos and onions. And just add as much as you want. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to add water to a griddle, and this is just going to help cook the egg. And we're going to cover it and let that cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. Alright guys, so after 5 minutes, we're going to open our griddle, and this is what it should look like. Now we're going to switch the tortilla to the other side. I'm going to brush some more oil, and now we're going to make the other side of our quesadilla. And of course, if you like your egg not to be runny, then you can let it cook for a little longer. That's going to be all preference. All right, so once the side is nice and golden, we're going to add a little bit of cheese. And this is what's going to go on top of our quesadilla. Or this is going to be the other side of the quesadilla. So we're just going to wait for that cheese to melt. Alright guys, so once the other half of our quesadilla is ready, now we are ready to put it together. Alrighty guys, and now for the fun part, dressing our quesadilla. So I'm just going to add some avocado, okay, just like that. Now we're just going to close it, just like that. I'm going to add some crema mexicana. I'm going to add my salsa. And I'm just going to sprinkle some green onion. And now we are ready to enjoy our delicious breakfast quesadilla. And I'm just going to cut it, just so you guys can see. Okay, so now, of course, like I said, if you like your egg runny, then just let it cook for a little less. But for me, this is perfect, so now enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. So we're ready. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so cheers and enjoy. Seriously, super delicious. The bacon, the ham, the egg, the cheese, everything. It's so delicious. But let's not forget the salsa. The salsa just puts everything together. So good. Hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much as we do. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make the best breakfast quesadillas. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.